Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
For decades, car insurance was something we all needed, but thought little about. Where I grew up, my parents bought car insurance from a guy down the street that my dad occasionally had a beer with. It was a swift transaction. There weren't a lot of options or competitors, at least none that openly courted my parents' business. Clarence would say, "Here's what I can do for you." And Dad would say, "Fine." And the deal was done. They might haggle a little bit over the deductible, but the law was the law, and the law said that car insurance, especially liability, was required of everyone. Once a year it was taken care of. How different the insurance business is today. The competition among companies that want our business is intense and unrelenting. Not a day goes by that we don't see commercial after commercial on TV telling us that we can do so much better if only we will switch insurance companies. What's more, the highest profile companies now have spokesmen that are pretty much the most recognizable and familiar faces on television. First, the queen of them all, Flo from Progressive. Consider that Progressive was relatively unknown until it hired actress Stephanie Courtney to star in its commercials. She plays her character as the quirky but earnest pitchwoman whose primary concern is making sure customers know they can save big by buying not just car insurance, but home and life insurance as well. For Flo, it's all about the bundle. She can't even enjoy a day off at the beach with her co-workers without rushing to help a nearby couple discussing their dilemma over insurance. Ms. Courtney also plays her twin sister, who can be a bit of a pain. But the best Flo commercial was the one in which she portrayed all of the characters in her somewhat bizarre family. Then there's Jake from State Farm. Jake tries to persuade rich and famous athletes that everybody gets the same great deal, news that comes as a mild disappointment to the jocks. But Jake is a likable guy, and that's important if you're selling insurance. We can't discuss insurance commercials without talking about the gecko and the emu. The Geico Gecko was a delightful and refreshing, off-the-wall approach when it debuted. That accent was awesome. But over time, the little guy has become an annoyance. For me, I think it was when he screamed, "I have a flat tire." I can't convey it with the same pathos he does, but I'm tired of it. And the emu, who thought that one up? Not only is an emu an odd choice, but I'm truly weary of the jingle at the end of the commercials. You know, "Liberty, liberty, liberty," dramatic pause, "Liberty. I will not be a customer." One final point here, no matter which insurance company is making the pitch, it claims it can save me big money. "Switch to us and save $700, says one. "Switch to us and save an average of $570, says another. I've got to believe that somebody is playing a little loose with the numbers. In theory, if I keep switching companies, pretty soon my car insurance should be free, right? Well, here's what I wish. I wish Clarence, my old neighbor up the street, was still around. I'd go to him for my car insurance. I'm pretty sure he'd buy me a beer.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.